This is 1998 Lincoln Navigator. Customer came in with no blower motor working. We checked the power, they're all good. And under the passenger side glove box, there is a blower motor wire right here. And if I apply power and ground here, the motor spins. So we know the motor is good. The next thing we're going to check is the resistor pack, which is on, usually they are attached to the motor itself, not on this one. This one, you got to remove this side panel, passenger side, and if you look up, straight up, see this plug right here at my fingertip? That's the resistor pack. We're gonna take this one down, and we're gonna check the resistor right there. Usually that goes back. Okay, to take this out, there are no screws. These metal things here, they are mounted against this piece on the back. There is a groove that slides in like this. You are pulling away from that groove, which is these two here, and you just pull this way. Otherwise it was in like this. You're gonna pull out this way, then pull down. Now you can access this. So no screws, no special tools. I use my hand, grab like this, and just wiggle it like this back and forth. Pull away from that plastic piece right here. The two cutout is all the way in the back. It wedged in like this. So you're pulling away like this and it comes out. So I'm going to straighten out this before I stick it back in. The resistor is right here. Right, to take this out, I'm going to put a flat screwdriver here and pull away from this groove here. Same thing like what I did here, but since I have this one out like this, I should be able to put a screwdriver here and pull away. So clear these little round tabs, locks in place, and it comes out like that. So we're going to unplug this and inspect what's underneath. Alright, so I got it out. I'm going to open it up to see how bad it is, if there's anything wrong with it. Okay, I opened up the module. I didn't see anything burnt up, so I put the module back in. It's a resistor actually, but it's not resistor, it's electronics. So there are two plugs. As you can see, there's a black plug and a green plug. Not that, Jim. Green plug, I said. Okay, the first one toward the pin in the locking clip is brown yellow. That's supposed to be a power. So if I put power to it temporarily, 12 volt, and you're not hitting it. So we are temporarily putting power to it. The blower motor does come on. So we are missing ignition power. So we're going to find out why. There's a 10 amp fuse, third one down, the red one. That is the heater control fuse. This is under the dash. Alright, so far this is what we found. Under the dash, behind the dash panel, this fuse box, there's two fuses here. One on the right, that has the brown yellow wire. We know this one, we trace that. There's a brown yellow wire that goes out to the blower motor. So if I shoot power here, blower motor comes on. We do have a constant here, and this is the coil side, the white, brown, and the orange wire. I believe the orange wire is a negative pulse. Let's shoot negative on the orange wire. Since we have no ground pulse, we're going to temporarily shoot ground to it, and blower motor came on. So I don't know whether you can hear it. Blower motor did come on. So that one came on. So we are missing a ground pulse on this relay pack down there. Alright, so what we discover is this orange wire is missing ground. I'm not sure whether that ground is coming from the heater control. And this is actually, yes, this orange wire. I'm not sure whether it's coming from the heater control or not. This ground is missing, and if I temporarily ground this orange wire, heater control does come on and off, as well as the speed control. Everything seems to be working fine. but I'm not going to ground that orange wire just in case. So we're going to put a relay on it and create this ground pulse only with the ignition on. This way it doesn't get any ground when you take the key out. So what we are doing is we're putting number 30 to the ground. I'm going to put diagram online. Number 30 to the ground, then 87 out to this orange wire, and we're going to put 85 to the constant, then 85 to the ignition wire, and 86 to the ground. So that relay only sends the ground pulse to this wire only with the car running. So when the car is not running, this is open. It is open circuit right now, and I don't want to shoot ground pulse to it here direct just in case something else is connected to it. I only want to have ground signal when the car is on. I'm going to draw a little diagram. This is a standard size Bosch relay. That's number 30, 87A. These are normally closed, meaning they are touching. When you energize these two coils, the coil terminal, which is 85 and 86, let's say you put power, ground here, it connects the number 30 over to 87. So whatever you put in here comes out of 87. So if you put ground here on number 30, 87 gets ground. If you put power here, 87 gets power by energizing these two terminals, which is a coil. So you put this one here. It used to be 5. I pulled out the 87A, which we don't need. So put this together like this. So when you put a power on the white wire, ground, which is 85 or 86, whichever one. This is a coil. It doesn't matter. You could put power in the ground or power in the ground. It still energizes the coil internally. So it conducts blue wire to yellow wire, which is number 30 to 87. So in my case, we need a ground. So I'm going to put the number 30 to the blue wire to the ground. So this will get ground pulse when we put ignition here, which is white wire, ground to the black wire to the ground. So we're going to ground these two, which is ground. That's going to go out to that orange wire, and this one with a fuse, we're going to hook it up to the ignition. So when we start the car, this will get power that energizes the coil inside, conducts blue wire to the yellow wire, and we're going to get ground pulse here whenever car is on. When the car is off, I want this to go away just in case that does something else. I don't know what it is, but our goal is to make the heater control working, so we can do that by putting ground pulse on this yellow wire. So we are missing a ground pulse.